Hey everybody, good afternoon. Yep, good afternoon. We are back at it. It is Monday, and we are going to talk about our 10 goals that we have set for this week in an effort to make our life more efficient, more well-oiled, well-ran, well-planned. Yes, that's what we're doing. And so we got 10 exciting things, psych, on our list in our effort to be responsible adults. So we are just coming off the weekend, and a lot of you know because you've been watching the videos, but my family was down here for the 4th of July holiday. So they came down on Thursday and they stayed till Sunday. And now we are back to business as usual. So let me tell you what we have on our list to achieve this week. First off, I had to make an appointment with the HVAC repair people because my air conditioning on the first floor is out. It was out, like, I don't know what day it went out, but when my family got here on 4th of July, the first floor was just like 80 degrees to 85 degrees to 90 degrees, for real. And I only had one fan. So I called the HVAC people this morning, which was on my list. Of course, we got started on this list already. And I have an appointment tomorrow for them to come out. We are on our way home. It's 1 p.m. right now. And we are on our way home because number 2 on our list is we're having our thermostat switched out from the alarm.com brand that I have up there now to Nest thermostats. And that was a whole situation in itself. So basically, about a year ago, I wanted my life to be more efficient and more smooth and all of that great stuff. And I wanted my bills to be less. And they always said if you get the thermostats that you can operate from your phone and you can kind of program and set, it will cut your bill down. It will just lower your bill because now when you're gone, you can set it for whatever it needed to be and, all of that. So boom, I did that. I had the people come out to put in these thermostats, and it was through my alarm company. And when the guy came to put in the new thermostats, he says, "Oh, we're out of the Nest, but we have these and they're just as good." And I was just like, okay, whatever. You say they're just as good, fine. Give them to me. I don't care. So immediately upon the switch out, I noticed that my electricity bill increased between $50 and $100. It increased. It went up. And at the time, I thought it could be something was wrong with my furnace or something. So I just gave it that benefit of the doubt. But I procrastinated because we weren't doing a 10 things to do list back then. And finally, when I got around to it, is when I was having my furnace fixed, and I had the furnace people go and take a look. They checked it out. They said it was fine. Nothing was wrong with it. And they said the issue was because of my thermostat. They said my thermostat wasn't sophisticated enough to handle the auxiliary fan and the auxiliary heat. So therefore, it would just run it constantly. And I did notice on the new thermostat that it didn't have a place to show me what the auxiliary heat was doing. My old thermostat would tell me when my auxiliary heat was running or when the auxiliary fan was on, and this new thermostat did not do that. So finally, I called them to square that away, basically letting them know what I wanted. I wanted Nest thermostats. And the guy told me, he says, "Oh, well, I can manually turn off your auxiliary fan from here." So you mean to tell me y'all knew that this fan was running all day, every day, but nobody said, hey, there is an option to turn it off? Of course, this is a year later. And so I was like, well, okay, that's all well and good. I want Nest. And he goes, okay, let me look it up. It's going to be $600 because I have 2 thermostats. So it's going to be $600 to install Nest plus like a $50 installation fee or something. I'm like, $600? But it was free before. I want it to be free now. Yeah, but that was a year ago, blah, 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 blah. Okay, fine. How about this then? How about you Switch me over to the cancellation department. I can just cancel my service altogether, because I'm pretty sure that even with me breaking this contract, it will be cheaper for me to cancel you, to not pay you $70 a month and not give you an additional $600 on top of that. And in that way, I can take my $600 or whatever, go buy my own equipment and put it in, and not have you guys. That'll be cheaper. It'll be more cost effective. I'll pay $600 to get out of this contract. How about that? And guess what? Let's just say today I am going home because they are coming to install Nest, not for $600, for $50. How you go from $600 to $50? And this is what I mean sometimes with these people, companies, service providers, contractors, all of that. You just have to stay on your toes, guys. You just gotta stay on your toes, and you can't take the first answer as the answer when you know what you want. Number 3 on the list. We are going to Long Island on Friday, and y'all seen this was on last week's list. I was supposed to get our train tickets. Me and Gwen, we're gonna take the Amtrak to New York. Number 4 on the list. I have to finish 3 channel reviews by tomorrow. So number 4, 5, and 6, because each channel review takes about 45 minutes to an hour. Number 7 on my list. I need to go to one of my bank accounts and withdraw $1,300 to put into another bank account, because I keep my emergency fund and my savings in a whole nother bank. Now, I make it as not easy as possible for myself to get money out of that bank. Like, if you want your money, you gotta actually go to the bank to get the money. Number 8, I need to wash all of the clothes from my weekend and the guests in my weekend. So I got a lot of clothes to wash. Number 9, I need to clean my grill. I need to wash and clean the grill. I may delegate that to Andre, but that needs to be done. And then number 10, I think I have a home inspection with my tenant this week. I need to look at the date. I forgot. We have a date. I forgot the date, but I think it's this week. So that's number 10. And if that's not going to be true, I will replace that with something else. But for now, that's number 10 on our list. Those are our 10 things, guys. See you tomorrow. Actually, see you later. See you later. So we achieved organizing this closet. It is not perfect, but it is done. Everything is folded, and there is actually room on the floor. All my blankets used to be down here. Those are the blankets that we vacuum sealed. And so now there is actually plenty of room. So these are just some air mattresses, the pumps to air mattresses, and a sheet set. Happy Tuesday, everybody. So, y'all know we had our 10 things yesterday, and guess what? I pretty much knocked them all out. I left work. I did 5.5 hours at work yesterday, and I left and was home by 1 p.m. to wait on the serviceman. In the meantime, before he got there, I was able to complete 2 channel reviews. I was able to wash 4 loads of laundry, did a light organization of my linen closet, and cooked. So I got it in yesterday. So much so that 6 out of 10 things are already completed, all by Monday. I don't have my tenant inspection this week. I'm going to do it next week. So I also have YouTube class, which I didn't put on my list. So that's on the list. So today I'll be handling YouTube class. The HVAC people are going to be coming today because the downstairs AC is not working. Yesterday's appointment was for the thermostats. He switched out the thermostats. I now have Nest. So today, HVAC. And that is it. So y'all think I'm going to add more stuff to my list? I'm not. Why? Because what you don't realize is that I got to work 40 hours this week. Yesterday, I worked 5.5 hours. Today, I'm going to work 4.5 hours today. I'm going to think this through. I might have to go back to work this evening. And, yeah, I don't like using my vacation hours. I could just use 6 hours of vacation. I used 8 hours last week. I am not a fan of using up a lot of vacation time. Okay, guys, the HVAC person is here, and I'm going to show y'all what he showed me so that if this happens to us again, we can fix it ourselves, because we're all about fixing things ourselves. Okay, so this right here was red. So it says flood detector, wet switch. So basically, if a drop or two of water, like any moisture gets on this, it will shut your system down, right? So research said that's because that there was a blockage somewhere. And what happens is the overflow will come through here a little bit, enough to wet this up and shut everything down. So what he told me, like if I wanted to try to unblock this myself, this piece of the pipe right here, I can take the cap off and I can pour water down it and see if there is a blockage. When I pour water down it, I should hear it draining in this drain right here. Okay? If there is a blockage, I can get a shop vac, put it here, kind of seal it with my hand as best as I can, and blow it or suck it till the blockage unblocks itself. But for maintenance, like around springtime, I can pour some vinegar. And you said about a half a cup. Full cup. A cup or two.
Yep.
A cup or two of vinegar. Turn the system off. Take that out of the pan. This guy right here. In case anything spills, we don't want it to pick up any of the moisture. And then pour a cup or two of vinegar down here. And you can do this like once a year, or you can even do it once a month, because what happens is algae grows, and a lot of times that's what's creating the blockage. Let it sit for about 15 minutes and then chase it with some water, like so. About a gallon, like a big jug of water.
It's like taking a shot.
Yes. And then you can turn your system back on, and we should be good. The other recommendation is, like, a lot of times people wait till it gets super hot before they turn their AC on, and then that's when they discover they have some issues. But the other recommendation was to turn it on in the spring. You may not need it, but turn it on for about an hour or so, and then that way you can kind of see if everything is running smoothly. Or, where's my light? You can be like me and buy a maintenance plan, but actually schedule your appointments for maintenance. Do not do bleach. Some people say you can put bleach down there, but bleach is a little more corrosive and it will eat away your pipes. And as far as the vinegar, white vinegar, apple vinegar, I don't know, Google it and see what they recommend to be better for the job. Hey everybody, happy Wednesday. Y'all, we are done. Pretty much, son. We got everything done. Andre cleaned the grill yesterday. When I went back to work last night, so you guys see me when I left work and went home to have the appointment and my class. And then after that, I went back to work. I got to work about 4:30 p.m. and I stayed to 7:30. So now I'm on track to use 3 hours of vacation rather than 6 hours of vacation. I feel much, much, much better than that. Today, I plan on doing 12 hours, and tomorrow I got to do 12 hours to pull off my master plan. So then somebody said to me, they were like, oh, well, since you're finished with your 10 things, you can add more things to your list. No, no, no. That's not the way this works, y'all. Remember, everything you do is an exercise in training your vibration. It's an exercise in training your life condition, and the reoccurring theme of your life. Everything. We all live in patterns and cycles, right? I'm not trying to train my life so that I always have things to do. I don't want to keep having stuff popping up on my to-do list just so that I can have this false sense of accomplishment. So the way I see it is I do 10 things, and of course I do more or whatever, but that's not because I have to. That's not because I'm forcing myself to. It's just because it naturally occurs. But I do my 10 things, and when the 10 things are done, I'm done. So my 10 things are done by pretty much a Tuesday. I'm not looking for more things to do because that's not the way I want my life to work. I want my life to be easy and free of obligations, free of things that just must be done because things popped up. I just want to get things done. And so right now with my exercise, I have a lot of things to do because I had a lot of things that I let back up. I have a lot of things that I put off, like, ooh, one day I should. So this exercise is really helping me get to the heart of those things. And once they're cleared off my plate, I'm not looking for more things to replace them with. I'm not. And so that's where I am with that. It's like, man, there is just so much to all of this. It's like when you have clutter on a table and you say, you know what? I'm going to clean this table off. And you do. Within a month or two, that table's back recluttered. Or sometimes that table doesn't become recluttered, but another area becomes recluttered because of you train the energy of that space to be filled with stuff. And once you create a vacuum, the universe naturally wants to fill it with something. It wants to replace it with something. It works like that in relationships. As soon as you move or get rid of somebody who you felt you didn't want in your life and you feel like you're going on to another space, you actually fill that role of that person in your life because your life is used to that role being filled. So until you intentionally tell your life, no, we're doing something different now, it's going to keep casting for the same parts in the play of your life. Energy is amazing. Once you start understanding it, you can start controlling what may seem beyond your control a little better. These are the rules. These are the laws that God placed here for us to work with. So I say that to say with my 10 things, I'm not looking to fill a void. Once something has been completed, we're good. We're moving on. We're going to give ourselves rest. We can watch Once Upon a Time because that's what I'm watching now on Netflix. And we can edit videos. I actually love editing videos. So we can edit more. We have more time to edit videos. And that's where we are with that. Happy Wednesday. Hey guys, it is Thursday. Or Friday. I thought I was going to wrap this up yesterday because I was completely finished with my 10 things list, but I didn't pull the camera out. So let's wrap it up. And I don't even have my list near me, so can we do this by memory? 10 things. What did I complete this week? Y'all already know we got that HVAC system taken care of. On the list, I had wrote to call and make an appointment. But not only did I call and make an appointment, I excelled at the appointment because they came out and they fixed the system. I also had the new thermostats installed. We are now owners of Nest thermostat. Number 3, I attended my online YouTube course. And number 4, 5, and 6, I completed the remainder of the channel reviews that I had to complete for other fellow participants of this class. We all reviewed each other's channels, gave our feedback, answered questions, did all of that sort of stuff. And hopefully when they get the feedback, when we get the feedback, because people did the same for mine, that we can find some good information and make some good changes to our channels. I washed all the clothes and got out all the money. Number 8, oh God. I cleaned the grill. I don't even know what number we're on. Whatever number 10 was, I did that too. Whatever number 10 was, we're going to put the words right here. We did that. Talk to y'all next week. Tomorrow we're going to New York, so we are not going to have weekend goals because our goals are going to be live in the moment, live your life, keep this camera ready to capture the action and the mood and the vibe. So until next time, thank you all for rocking with me. Don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe if you're not already a Fab Fam member, and leave a comment below so we can have a conversation. And here's to living a fabulous life on a budget. Maybe I should incorporate how much did I spend this week. Maybe we'll just throw that in there somewhere. I spent this week. All right, y'all. Peace.